We are here, we're intergenerational, we're multiracial, and we're from all different walks of life.
I hope it's something that's not squandered. I hope that this is not a moment. I hope this is not just a moment. I hope this is a catalyst. I think it's very, very sad that this is the third and fourth time that we've had to protest in the last week. I think it's sad that this is the many, many umpteen times we've had to protest over the last 100 years.
We'll be done. Give us the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding, Lord God. Yeah. Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Thank you very much.
Good citizens. Good job.
Stay hydrated. Grab two. Thank you. Everybody's thirsty and tired, and the energy is awesome, and everybody's really appreciative. So it's really important that we keep our citizens really safe, everyone.
A black man named George Floyd died because the police put his knee on George Floyd's neck.
It's a process to teach the kids, but it's important for them to know the world that they grew up in. And I just hope that 20 years from now, they're not facing the same thing that we have to do. I hope 20 years from now, I don't see my kids marching for this reason.
It's very important to have our children out here at this time so they can look back 10, 20, 30 years from now knowing that the little that we can do to try to push forward the change that is required and that is necessary in order that we don't see this again and that we don't see the injustice continue. This is why it's important for them to be out here today.
So one thing we learn in medical school is with our white coats comes a whole bunch of power, and there's no better way to use the power that we have than to come stand up for what's right, because we're meant to do no harm first and foremost, and we want to make sure that everybody knows that we're here to make sure no harm is done unto our Black brothers and sisters.
There's a pandemic of COVID-19, and we do have to take precautions to keep ourselves safe, but it's also the pandemic of racism that's been happening longer than COVID-19 has been in existence. And even then, we still have to take the precautions and make sure we stand up for what is right and fight against what is wrong. And so that's why we're still out here in the midst of that.
Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets!
Donald Trump has been claiming it or threatening the Bill of Fitz since he came into office. This ain't the one on the southern border, but it's on the southern border of this park. And we know anything to keep him away from being honest and held accountable to the people in these streets is what he will do. We're not protesting because of the lack of voting. We're protesting because of the loss of life. So until they stop killing us without consequence, we will be in these streets and we will vote on November.